once. Now, restoration time. Now, all the bits are gathering pace. They're all coming together, one of which is the bodywork down at Tom's. And I just wonder how he's getting on. Compared to previous paint jobs, where they started with vintage bodywork, the Moto Martin's monocoque and panels are workshop fresh. Originally I wanted candy apple red for a late 70s glam look, but last time round Tom talked me out of it. So we're going all retro race replica. Today his colleague Mandy is going to get the paint job started.
I'm big into like the glitter and things like that and the fish scales and stuff, but if this is going to suit it better, then that's what we're going to do.
The jury's still out about the belly pan, which sits under the engine, but we're going to paint it and decide later.
I think putting the belly pan on will balance it out. Otherwise, I think it will look like there's something missing. That's just my opinion.
The monocoque and the other bits have already had a white base coat. Next up, Mandy's going to spray on the other colours.
As we've already got the kit based in white, we need to save that white that we've already painted. So I'll be masking off all these white areas. Then I'll be adding each colour. So the dark blue, then mask the dark blue, add the red and the other 3 blues, and then unmask it and see what it looks like.
And off we go. Though theoretically this is a paint shop, Mandy's first job is to cover the bodywork with more tape than an episode of CSI. Some of it is to mask off the areas that are staying white. Some of it is to work out the details of the design.
I'm working out where all my colours are going to go using this fine line tape. I need to know before I start painting how much red we're going to see and how much of the blues we're going to see, just so I know that the bands are going to be the right width. So you have to kind of work it all out first, then take it off and then put colour on.
The seat hump gets the same treatment, but it's going to carry our 10th anniversary number board, so Mandy cuts out a self-adhesive template and applies it directly to the fiberglass. Then, back in the office, she prints off a second template for the Moto Martin logo, applies it and finally gets out her spray gun. By now, virtually the whole monocoque has been masked off, apart from the bits that are going to be sprayed royal blue and the other sections that are going to be a paler shade. As for the number, that'll be black, so Mandy swaps the colour on the spray gun, gives it a good going over and then removes all the masking. It's a great start, but as the next stage is literally about as interesting as watching paint dry, without more ado, I'm heading back to Wales.